Hi guys, welcome to this VRC question clinic. Here we solve VRC questions one question at a time. These are doubts I received from you guys. Today we've got a paragraph summary question. How do you go about it? Pause this video, solve this question, and then resume watching this video to go through the solution. So let's get started with the solution. The first thing we'll do is we'll analyze the paragraph itself and get down to its meaning. What does it mean? Contemporary Western liberals, the first thing that you learn is there are two types of people in politics. These are divided along political lines, liberals versus conservatives. So these are two types of people that we have. Now, liberals, they believe in government interference for important social issues. They believe in human rights. They believe that the government can interfere and the government can make laws for the welfare of others. Conservatives, on the other hand, believe in traditional values. They believe in minimal possible government interference. So these are two opposite ends of the political ideology, right? Now, Western liberals, he's saying, this is one type of one category, often assume that theological and political worldviews are competing discourses. Theological is derived from the root theo. Theo stands for religion. So this is basically talking about religious viewpoints. So religious viewpoints and political worldviews are competing discourses, right? So these two discourses, right? Discourse is an explanation of something in detail, right? So you can look at it almost like a detailed lecture upon something. So these two discourses, or a detailed narrative on something, these two discourses are competing with each other. So there is the battle of religion versus politics, right? Theological religion versus politics. These two are competing with each other. Religion, when it enters the political square, is cast as just another ideology vying for power. So religion, when it enters politics, it becomes the competitor of politics. It is also vying for power. So when it enters the political arena, it becomes one of the ideologies which is vying for power. It also wants power, right? So that is being said. But treating the theological and the political as warring forces stops us from looking at the more surprising ways that they interact and inform each other. But he's saying the theological and political views, the religious and political views, if we keep looking at them as warring, if we keep looking at them as competitors, as if they are fighting with each other, that stops us from finding what? The way they interact and inform each other. So there is a part where these two, theological, religious, and political, they come together and they work together as well, right? They interact with each other, they inform each other. So there is some synergy as well between the two. So we can write it down as synergy between the two. अब ये हमें इतना तो पता चल गया. Let's look at the options. Religion and political viewpoints, though at loggerheads, can coexist with one another. Now we know in this case that he did say something positive at the end. So we just mark it for now and we'll keep this option in our bank. First what we'll do is we'll reject the outright the ones which are completely incorrect. So जो बिल्कुल गलत आंसर चॉइसेस है उनको पहले हटा देते हैं, फिर बाकी देखते हैं. Religion and political views are born from the same pool of thought. अब ये कहीं पे भी चीज मेंशन नहीं है. थियोलॉजिकल व्यूज है, वर्ल्ड व्यू, पॉलिटिकल व्यूज है, ये आपस में एक दूसरे के साथ compete करते हैं, ये आइडियोलॉजीज वाइंग फॉर पावर है, और ये एक दूसरे के साथ काम भी करते हैं, इनमें सिनर्जी भी है. बट ये नहीं बोला कि इन दोनों का ओरिजिन सेम है. दे आर बॉर्न फ्रॉम द सेम पूल ऑफ थॉट. Though they do have their differences, it's not saying they have born from the same pool of thoughts. ये अभी भी दो डिस्टिंक्ट चीजें हैं. रिलीजन एक चीज है, पॉलिटिक्स एक चीज है. दे कैन वर्क विद ईच अदर. दैट डज नॉट मीन ये एक ही जगह से पैदा हुए हैं. सो ऑप्शन नंबर बी रूल्ड आउट. Option C, religion and political worldviews often pitted against one another do correlate and correspond with each other. Another good option in which the first half is negative, the second half is positive. Remember, our paragraph was negative and then a positive line to end the paragraph. Religion and politics are two edges of the same sword and therefore on occasions can be mistaken to be at war with each other. First thing that you've got to keep in mind is he never used this phrasing that they are two edges of the same sword. This would be similar to saying they are born from the same pool of thought, right? Their origin is the same. So this is not implied. Second thing, therefore on occasions can be mistaken to be at war with one another. We are not mistaken. They are at war with each other. They do. Religion does compete with politics. That happens. But they also work with each other. So they compete also and they work also with each other. Both these things happen. So mistaken, we are not mistaken about it. So on two counts, this is ruled out. Now A and C are the two options left. Let's read them parallelly. The first part is the same: religion and political viewpoints, religion and political worldviews, though at loggerhead, often pitted against one another. So both are there. So in both these parts, we are clearly implying that they are pitted against one another. They are at loggerheads. They are fighting with each other. We can work with this still so far, right? Can coexist with one another, do correlate and correspond with each other. Now remember the wording which is used here. They interact and they inform each other. Now when you say they interact with each other, they inform with each other, that means they work together, right? They work together. And interact directly translates into, right, they correspond. Inform and interact directly translate to correspond and correlate, right? So interact becomes correlate, inform becomes correspond. So these are direct replacements for these words, right? Coexist means that they can coexist at the same time. Religion and politics, they can exist at the same time. We are not saying that they are just coexisting. We are saying that they work with each other. So it is not just coexist, but they work with each other. They inform, interact each other. Inform and interact, correlate and correspond. Hence, the correct answer, option number C and not option number A. So this is how you eliminate options in this case. This is how you arrive at the answer, correct answer choice. It's pretty logical in nature, this particular question. So solve it, आराम से solve करो. एक एक की जो differences हैं, right? इसमें छोटी छोटी चीजें हैं और तुम एक्स्ट्रा चीजें भी सीख सकते हो. जैसे liberals versus conservatives तुमने आज सीखा. Theological का थियो वर्ड रूट सीखा. तुम्हारा होमवर्क है थियो से और वर्ड्स करना, राइट? सो जैसे कि थियोक्रेसी, थियोलॉजिकल, और कौन से वर्ड्स हैं जो थियो से डिराइव होते हैं? एथीस्ट, इनका क्या रिलेशनशिप है इन वर्ड्स का एक दूसरे के साथ, वो तुम करोगे. वर्ड रूट्स को तुम एक्सप्लोर करोगे. अपनी लर्निंग एक चीज पे मत स्टॉप किया करो. जितना पुश कर सकते हो, एक कॉन्टेक्स्ट से तुम बहुत कुछ सीख सकते हो, राइट? और तुम इसमें एक और चीज सोच सकते हो. तुम, अगर मैं इसको सारी स्लाइड को क्लियर आउट कर दूं, तो तुम एक चीज और सीख सकते हो इस केस में. अगर तुम सोचने लग जाओ इसमें, अगर थोड़ा सा अपना दिमाग लगाओ कि यार ये रिलीजन की बात कर रहा है, पॉलिटिक्स की बात कर रहा है, रिलीजन और पॉलिटिक्स का रिलेशनशिप क्या होता है, राइट? इन दोनों का आपस में रिलेशनशिप क्या होता है? इंडियन सोसाइटी में इनका क्या रिलेशनशिप है? तुम चैट जीपीटी को, जेमिनाई को बोल सकते हो कि हाउ डू रिलीजन एंड पॉलिटिक्स कोरिलेट विद ईच अदर, व्हाट इज द फाइट बिटवीन देम, how do they correlate, correspond with each other? Just you can write a mini essay on this, right? Will help you develop worldviews and perspectives on these different topics. So अगर काम करना हो तो तुम बहुत काम कर सकते हो एक सिंगल क्वेश्चन के साथ, but डिपेंड करता है तुमने कितनी मेहनत करनी है. Hopefully so you understood this question. Hopefully so you understood the logic behind it. I hope the question is completely clear to you now. एक छोटा सा नोटिफिकेशन तुम लोगों के लिए. We've launched our ultimate VRC course. It is available for the first 100 students at an absolutely mind-blowing rate. We've never ever offered the course at such a low price, but it is available only for the first 100 students, and our classes are starting from the 22nd of June. So make sure you do not miss this opportunity to join the course and get started with your VRC prep. Let's take your VRC prep to the next level. Thank you very much for watching this video and happy learning.